Argus does a pretty impressive job showing off every color the NES can produce on the title screen. Argus, arcade game by Jaleco, 1986, first game developed by NMK, a company with barely any information behind them, but Famicom port by contract developer Classic, Tosei. Okay, so tell me if this looks familiar. A vertical shooter with a blockade of enemies that come all at once, and there's a bunch of letters laying around for you to blow up with a bomb they can drop with the other button. Yeah, Argus is not shy being both a Star Force clone and a Xevious clone at the same time. The two most ripped off shoot-'em-ups, together at last. Now don't fret, dear viewer, there is some originality to this game. Not a whole lot, but you know, some. For one, the world you travel around is pretty large for a shoot-'em-up. It does loop around, but what it tries to do is a pretty great idea. And you can turn your ship into a robot, which again, very original idea, by doing this awkward shadow hookup with this other shadow that shows up out of the blue, that helps you become an unstoppable machine. It's okay for an invincibility power-up, that is if you don't get a seizure or go deaf from it. But to counter the positives with the negatives, after defeating the boss, the level stupidly ends with this landing sequence, which good luck if you manage to complete this. This is a guaranteed lost life here. Which brings me to the difficulty. I'd say it's about as hard as the original NES Star Force. Alongside the fact many aspects of this game are copied leaves very little appeal for Argus. The arcade version is definitely a lot better. It's much more smoother for one, and you don't have Xevious-like bombs, but some sort of laser that you can rapidly press. Also, I learned here that those letters you can shoot are actually power-ups if you shoot enough. I have no clue if the power-ups still work in the Famicom release, but I feel like Tosei definitely half-assed that aspect. Also, where's the strange floating head, Tosei? How could you leave out the best part?